My baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Every time I look into your eyes, I see you're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Who would have thought I'd get you? Omega, what up, my brother? Good morning. Good morning. What up, Leo? And when we're making love, good morning, good morning, good morning. And why it's only the two of us. Every time I look between those thighs, every time I look into your eyes, I see you're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Yeah, got one today. Tap the screen, share the live out to 10, 15 like-minded people. This might touch a little bit. It might sting a little bit. It's all about choices that we make. I don't like that. Don't you like when I come around? All right. Gotta switch it up. Oh yeah, baby. Ooh. Anyway, let me get busy. I ain't got time. Time is of the essence. I know I should have been here a little earlier, but I have not had things to do. So with that being said, good morning, welcome in. Thank you for joining this morning's live. My topic today is one and one thing only. Something that a lot of people are having struggles with. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, put a one in the comment. I'm gonna say this: there's a lot of things that people are having struggles with right now. And my topic today is choosing wisely. Choosing wisely. Are we making the right decisions when it comes to these so-called relationships? Are we choosing the right people? Have we chosen the right people? How many times have we made mistakes? Or do we truly call them mistakes? Or we just wanted to be with somebody because we just needed somebody at that moment? These are a lot of questions that people don't like to ask themselves. Have I chose the right person, or have the right person chosen me? Am I doing all the right things in a relationship to keep this person? Got to ask yourself these questions. What is it that makes me who I am in these relationships? Why is it that every time I'm with someone, There's a lot of questions, a lot of unanswered questions. Well, we're gonna, I want to tackle that today a little bit. Get some of the brass tacks. Just trying to get some good lighting over here. I don't want to put too much light. You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do what I do so I could do it. Anyway, so here's what I have, and of course this is the open panel. Um, this is the second week, my second Wednesday. I'm trying to do this for women so women can understand about the choices that they're making in their relationships and things that they're doing. So, um, choosing wisely in a relationship is about looking beyond attraction. I'm gonna say that again. Choosing wisely in a relationship is about looking beyond attraction and focusing on long-term compatibility, character, and values. That is basically what choosing wisely is, but a lot of us has not been choosing wisely, especially when it comes to us men. A lot of us men has not been choosing wisely. We just been picking women who are not right for us, who does not fit our lives, and then we try to make it fit. Why is it the fact that so many of us, when we choose people, we try to make them fit, even though they do not fit in our lives? They're not set for us, they're not made for us, but yet we still try to find a way to make these people fit in our lives and then get upset at some of the choices that we make as individuals. It's not my fault that this woman did not work out. It is my fault. It is not her fault that we didn't work out together. It is my fault because I chose this woman. We are not choosing correctly. A lot of us are not choosing with our hearts. We are choosing with the lust. We are choosing with what we see and what we think because it looks good. What up, though? That is the main objective. We are choosing what looks good instead of choosing what's right for us. If she looks good, she got a pretty face, she got a fat ass, I like that. No, just because you like it doesn't mean that it's good for you. We like candy. We like soda. We like cookies. Is it good for us? No, but we like it. A lot of people don't like fruits and vegetables, but that's healthy and that's good for us. It's the choices. We are choosing wrong. We don't take the time out. First of all, I'm going to say this. And if there's any women that would like to come up this morning, more than welcome. The panel is open. What's up, Roxy? Good morning, sister. I'm going to say this. We have made so many bad decisions that when it comes to relationships and when it comes to choosing someone, we have made so many bad decisions. Some people even chose the wrong woman to marry. Some men chose the wrong woman to marry, and some women chose the wrong man to make her a husband. I mean, it is what it is. We got to call a spade a spade. We got to look at it for what it truly is. If this person truly for me, what is it? What is it about this person that made me choose? What is it about her that made me choose her other than her anatomy? How many men can actually honestly say that they looked through a woman instead of looked at a woman? I'm gonna wait. We always say, well, it's the physical attraction, but the physical only lasts for so long. At the end of the day, how many men can truly say that they looked through a woman and looked and found her heart? Let me look at this woman's heart. Let me see what her true value is. We don't take the time out to, and I'm speaking for a lot of men. I know there's a lot of men out there that do this. They're not looking for the woman's heart. They are looking just for what they can gain from this woman and the things that they can do to her. But outside of that, what do you have? So are you? To me, it makes you a broken as a man. You're broken. And the sad part is these women choose these type of men, and then when they get upset at the heartbreak that they cause themselves because you chose that type of man. You know this man is not trying to see through you. He's not trying to see inside of you. He just wants to get inside. It's two different things. It's two sides to that story. Either he wants to get inside, what's up, Derek, or he wants to see the inside of you. But you as a woman has to sit down and make that same decision. Do I want to be with a man that wants to do I just want somebody inside of me, or do I want somebody to see the inside of me? So sometimes you can sit there and want to blame the man for the actions that he did, but you allowed the actions to happen because you, sisters, Ladies, you are the ones that control everything. You have the power, unbelievable power. And some of y'all don't even understand it. You allow a man to choose you for all the wrong reasons. Good morning, ladies. Welcome in, Queen. I see you, Bonnie. What's up, sister? You allow these men to intervene into your lives and cause chaos where you already have structure. He comes and restructures your life. I'm gonna say that again because some of y'all sisters don't understand. A lot of your women have structure. You created structure in your lives. You get with a man that comes in and destroys and redesigns your structure, and it's not working for you because you didn't set those boundaries. A lot of times y'all choose the wrong man because the sad part about it is the right man for you is sometimes the right man for you, you make it the wrong man for you. The wrong man for you, you try to make him the right man for you. Let me say that again. Because a lot of times your sisters do the opposite. You'll create, good morning, Jen. Y'all create your own, the right man that's for you. You make him the wrong man. Because this the same type of man, because you're so used to men looking at you, where you have a man that's trying to look into you, and you're not allowing him to enter inside of you. And I don't mean physically. I mean for that man to see your heart, to see everything that you have to offer him you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? And there are some women out there that are not allowing these men, that are now allowing these things to happen because you have allowed so many different men inside of you in the wrong way. It's to a point now where y'all want to get with the wrong dude. Yo, what's up, Ricardo? What's up, my brother? It's one of my brothers from the Bronx. It's to a point now where so many of y'all women, y'all want these, y'all think the bad boy is a protector. Chose wrong again. Oh, he's tough. He does this. That doesn't mean he's a protector. That just means he's a bad dude. Bottom line. The one that protects you is not the one that's going to put you in harm's way, but is going to keep you from harm's way. That man that's going to tell you, listen, sweetheart, I don't think that we should go here. I don't think that you should move this way, baby. That outfit is, I know you're going out with your girls, but that's a man that's protecting you. A lot of y'all don't even know what protection looks like. A lot of your sisters do not know what protection looks like, nor what it truly feels like. What's up, Nuki? I got you, sister. And protection is when a man wants to protect you. What up, though, Jay? When a man wants to protect you, he's going to protect your heart, not your physical. He's going to protect your heart, mind, then your body. Let me get my co-host up here. She just pulled up. It's a different atmosphere.
Hello.
You got the dragon with Come out.
No,
Go get some tea.
I'm cool. I am cool. Apologies. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep, so I'm cool though. Cool.
Go get some.
I have it.
All right. Make sure you got some lemon and a little bit of honey in there and get that dragon out. We don't do dragons in the mornings. He's like, yo, what's up, yo? How you doing? I'm like, hold on. Now let me stop. And anyway, look, good morning. So what we doing today? Choosing wisely. What's your thoughts?
I feel like choosing wisely these days is null and void to me. Simply because we always tell people to choose wisely or choose better, but then we don't know who the person really is when we get them. The problem with it is you're telling me, oh, choose better, choose wisely, like choose a better man or whatever the case is, and then a better man is only defined by the image that he looks like when we say those type of things. So then when I go get that better man outside of the dope boys that I'm used to, but then that better man is equally as trash as those dope boys because his mentality is still the same as them. His mindset is still the same as them. He's still immature. So choosing wisely these days doesn't even matter anymore. You could have a woman who she works, she take care of kids, she do it all. But this up here is it's done. Like it's not even there. Like she's not emotionally mature to even have a conversation with or have, relations with. So choosing better sometimes doesn't even mean anything. I think at one point in time it really did when you can differentiate the two. Like, okay, that blue collar man is a good man. He got his shit together. Or that woman, she's in corporate, she got her shit together.
No profanity.
She got her mess together. But these days, you can't even go by that anymore. The dating world has been absolute trash. So no matter how it looks, choosing better means what specifically? Choosing better outside what I'm used to? Cool, I can do that. But how are you going to find them?
Right.
When everyone's starting to get pulled into this same mindset of the dating world.
I got a little pushback. Just a little pushback. When it comes to the dating world, right? The dating world is not trash. The people that's dating is trash because they're going in there with the same mindset of the last dates and can't get it right. So that makes their choices terrible. It's not dating has never changed. Dating has never changed. People just chose to make it harder and to make it more difficult than what it truly is. You know what dating is? Me and you going out having fun, we go our separate ways. If we choose to do something else after that, then so be it. But for the most part, that's all dating is. People put too much on dating. They put too much, they came with it comes with expectations, which you need to leave home. It comes with already negative balances, which you need to leave home. A lot of people forget that, hey, I'm just going on a date to have fun. Now it comes with a price tag. So all of these things is the reason why people say dating is trash, because it's not that dating is trash. The person that's trying to go out and date is trash. Because their mindset and how they're trying to manipulate dating. Because listen, you can sit in your house and have Netflix. That's dating. That's a date. Person come over, you sit there, pop some popcorn, and sit there and watch Netflix. You on a date.
It absolutely is.
You know what the funny part is? What people fail to realize? With a man and a woman, if they're both outside and they're having a conversation, that is a casual conversational date.
I agree.
But
then, like I said, like you said, dating is not itself trash. The people in it. But then that goes back to me saying, how do you choose wisely then?
Well, here's the thing. It's not about choosing wisely. I just use that. I use that because we always hear, oh, a man needs to choose wisely. Here's the thing. Only a wise man can make wise decisions. You as a wise individual can make wise decisions. So when choosing wisely, which means that instead of trying to lay down with somebody, you need to get to know the person. That's why I said a lot of times we look at people, we're only looking at their anatomy. She looks good. And I'm talking for men, for some men, not all men, just in case, brothers. I see you in there, Kate. What up, my brother? A lot of men aren't choosing wisely because of the decisions that they're making. First of all, they have been making poor choices from the beginning. That's why they keep, listen, if a man, I'm only speaking for some men, if a man is constantly dating multiple women and he's not getting it right, he's claiming that he's not learning nothing from his mistakes, not from that woman. He needs to learn from his faults. Hey, every woman I get with this is going on. It's not the woman, it's me. Yeah. So that means I've been making poor choices. I've been making poor choices based on me. So I'm the bad choice. You see what I'm saying? So choosing wisely means I need to choose myself to make sure I'm better for the next person that I get. Wise choice. Picking someone is not a wise choice. Picking me and fixing me is the wisest decision a person can make. Let me fix me.
You're saying that as a grown man, you're saying that, right? What's happening right now today It's the blame game. So when women these days have to hear the choose wisely, it's as if it's being saying we're not choosing better men. But then again, no man takes the time to self-reflect enough so there can be better men.
Because we can't self-reflect.
Women too. But I'm just saying, like, no one's taking the time to have the self-reflection to be better so that you can choose wisely. Like, we're right now in like a cesspool, to be honest with you.
But
I hate to
you
say
know what
it
the
like
problem
that.
is? Let me tell you what one of the
It's
problems
true,
is.
though.
Let me tell you what one of the problems is. See, we always say men give compliments to women, but women feed dudes egos, and that's the reason why men can't get it right. We are ego driven. Some I ain't gonna say we are. A lot of men are ego driven. The moment they start feeling like I'm the man, oh, and you know, and when your women start telling these men, oh, you this, you that, you so fine, this, that, and the third, that's feeding his ego. So he feels like I got options. I got so many women I can choose from. You see what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Y'all take that as feeding ego. We're literally giving you a compliment. Just because I tell you you look good, I'm not trying to boost your ego. I'm literally giving you a compliment. So if that's the case, then that is on y'all. Y'all still saying it's
My
a
point.
ego.
So you
That has nothing to do
so
with
that's my
the-
point exactly. So at the end of the day, that man needs to choose how to be a better man for himself. Because see, I can't be good for someone if I'm not good for myself. So I have to choose me to fix me to make sure that listen, whatever I did with this woman, I'm not going to do with the same woman because I'm choosing something else. I see my faults, not her faults. I see my faults in the relationships, and this is where structure comes, where people can start fixing and be able to choose correctly. You know what? I see where my faults lie. I don't want to make those same mistakes again. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit back and I want to see a woman for who she truly is. Because every woman that I looked at her body and this, that, and the third, obviously didn't work out. Let me look for something different. But I have to change my heart and my mind in order to see her heart and her mind. Because if I'm all about my body, then guess what? It's all about her body.
But see, and that's going back with me with the age thing too. Like, I think in your age group, that is easier and can be said and done.
It's really not. Because there are men my age still thinking that they that dude. Straight up and
no, and that's true, but how it is less likely that y'all deal with it more than my generation do. Like my generation, right? I'm telling you, my generation right now. And the only reason why y'all probably have women who give y'all a hard time with that is because they still want to be the aunties. They still want to be, you know, the young girls. That's on them though. That's something that you got to get together. But as far as like the dating world for millennials, it's horrible. Like the self-reflection is never going to be there right now. We live in a content world. We live in a social media-based world. We live in what looks good. We live in all of that right now. So there will never be no self-reflection for an extremely long time because right now it is about the looks. It is about how much money you got. It is about, you know, what kind of car you drive. It is about like what kind of trips you're taking. It's literally the superficial world of what can I show off. So that world is presented like that in the dating world as well. Like, well, what you finna give me? Like male to female, a woman's looking at his pockets like you got money, or no, I'm not budging if you ain't got no bread. So the men are looking like, well, you putting out? Because I'm not taking you on a date if you can't. No. You get what I'm saying? Like so, that's literally the world we live in right now.
Right. So you're talking about millenniums, right? So here's the thing: you have people in my age group that do the same thing, and here's how. You have women that go, these older women are talking about what they have. Oh, you know, I don't need a man. I got this, I got that, I got this. So they're already coming. They're doing the same thing. It doesn't have to do with age because you have men that are still on the same wavelength. Well, you know, if I take you on a date, this is what it's everything right now is all expectations. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, but it's the truth. Everything that we're doing right now is all expectations, no matter what age group you are or what generation you fall in. It's all about what can you do for me? Like, I don't want to choose no one that's going to tell me what am I bringing to the table. No. Because
why am I like this conversation here? I think it was in our live when I was saying that. Like, I'm not, don't ask me what I bring.
It's not even what I'm bringing to the table. Because here's the thing. I'm not bringing nothing to your table. You know why? Because every time something has been brought to your table, obviously it's not good. So something's wrong with that table. So look, what you need to do with me is throw away that table that you've been telling everybody else to put something on. And me and you, we're going to build our own table together. See, that's where it starts. So people need to stop coming with that. What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? Nothing. Nothing.
I don't know. I tell a man, no, that's what I bring to the table. I'm going to sell your table.
No, because what I'm saying is you got to look at it like this. How many times have people always, and we have these conversations where you have men and women that say, well, what do you bring? What is he bringing to the table? What is he bringing to the table? But the question you have to ask yourself, once again, choosing wisely. How many men have I told, or how many women have I asked, what do they bring to the table? And obviously they bought something and the table is still not good. So guess what I want to do? I want to get it to a point where I don't need, what we're going to do together, we're going to build this table together so that we can both bring something to something new. Choosing wisely means stop walking into new places with old mentalities.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Choose better. And when women be like, you need to choose better. Yeah, I do need to choose better. But guess what? You're not the one that's better. Because for a person to sit there and tell you what you need to do, at the end of the day, they are still bad seeds. So guess what? I'm not going to water something that's bad. I'm gonna go to good soil. And I'm going to take that seed and I'm going to plant it because I don't want a seed that's already planted because obviously it's not blossoming. Let's go. I don't want to plant. I'm not going into no soil where the seed is already planted and it's not blossoming. I'm going into good soil, planting my seed because I'm going to make that seed grow.
I feel like 110%.
And this is the choosing wisely part. So many of us has been choosing wrong, men and women, choosing wrong, still trying to water a seed that ain't going to grow. Trying to plant a seed in rocks and getting the same results. Nothing.
I agree. But once again, when does the blame game stop too?
But the blame game.
With yourself, when does the blame game stop? Because I think that plays another key into it as well. Like no one wants to take accountability for like you not choosing yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're not wanting to better yourself. No one's taking accountability for that these days. Because
people are afraid to take accountability. People are afraid. Just to let y'all know, that for those that want to come out, let me reset the room. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining. We just asking you to tap the screen, share the live out to 10, 15 like-minded people. Today's topic we're called Choosing Wisely. We're just trying to get to 100K. You ain't asking for no gifts. All we asking for tapping, which is free, and share the live out. And if you want to come up on the platform, I have some open boxes. You can come up and join the conversation. You can just request up. But if you do request, we ask that you please cam up. But
I think for me, the choosing wisely statement, because I feel like I've already chosen myself as far as reflecting and seeing what it was, whatever the case is. I think for me, though, choosing wisely and with my eyes, it's just taking the time to just live my life and not live my life, like you said, with an expectation or anything like that, or not expecting someone to come to me. I think that is when you find the person you're supposed to find, is when you're not looking for it. You're not at home, like asking God or on God hotline, talking about where my man at God, like, hello, what about me? You know what I'm saying? I think at that point, for me, that's what choosing wisely will pretty much mean for me. Is like taking my time, sitting back, and enjoying the things around me instead of trying to hyper focus on why I ain't got nobody.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this to y'all women, and y'all may not like it, but it's gonna sting. But it got to be said. Stop praying to God for a man because you sound desperate. God don't like desperate prayers. Stop sitting there to, oh God, I need a man. No, stop praying for a man. Because that is the most desperate act that you can ever do.
It said God is tired. God is looking
it's
at like, good God, the same thing. I just told you to go sit down. Listen, I put that man in your life. It didn't work out. I taught you a lesson. And now I'm telling you to go sit down, and you still banging my line. Go sit down.
No, what I'm saying is, you got men. You got like a man should be praying for the right woman. That's one thing. And I'm gonna say this, brothers, if you're gonna be praying for the right woman, don't go out there and talk about, oh man, this woman, this is God sent. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Because the funny part is a lot of men skip over their blessings and they skip over these women because she doesn't look a certain type of way. Your choices, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Poor choices. You brothers out there making poor choices. I need a woman. She got to have a pretty face. And that's all you. But what about everything else? What about her heart?
Yesterday on my live, and I was like, what I find very funny about men these days is you ask a regular woman who is not, she's not the superficial beauty standards of what the world is trying to say today. She ain't got the BBL. She doesn't have the girls up, hair not down almost every day. She not wearing all these dresses, weave, nails done. You will ask her what she brings to the table, but then that so-called quote-unquote baddie, you won't even bat an eye to ask her what she brings to the table. But that's what you idolize. That's what you idolize for that woman that you want in your life. But you wouldn't dare ask her the questions of what she brings to the table because it looks good as an arm candy. But that woman who can truly elevate both of y'all, you're going to ask her 50 million one questions and try to dig into her to find something wrong and literally discredit her as a good woman. I've seen that so many times. You would literally wash away what can be built and don't take it wrong when I say it, built and molded into something so beautiful versus something that's already made up in a toy shop.
Because that's where their mindset is. Because I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna say this, and I don't even care because I say what I say. A lot of these men that are only looking for, she got to have a pretty face in the body. Those are low vibrational men. Real talk. They are low vibrational men. They're not. You rarely hear men. I want to see the inner beauty of a woman. I want to see this woman's heart. I want to get to know her heart. I want to get to know her inner beauty. I want to get to know her.
Yeah.
But these brothers, but these men right now, they're not saying that. And that's and this is the reason why women, and to be honest, this is the reason why a lot of these women right now don't really want to deal with men. Because they say the dating pool sucks. Let's be real. Because brothers are not looking into women. They trying to get into them. That's all it is. It's a facade. It's for men being phony. But the only thing I say is some of your women are choosing to be with these type of men. You're choosing because he's looking at you, and guess what? Oh, I'm getting this attention. Oh, he's looking at me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got to stop.
Yeah, I honestly feel like if men can get past looks, because looks isn't everything, y'all might sometimes be better off. Like, looks legit are not everything. I kid you not. Well, look good don't walk good. Grandma used to say it all the time. Y'all will miss out on y'all blessing because y'all have this image. And then half the time we look at what you keep telling us, the type of person you want, the type of woman you want, image-wise, but you didn't come from that. Your mama don't look like that. The women in your life don't look like that.
Of course not.
So where did you get this idea and this mindset of this build-a-woman and what she's supposed to look like? Social media. But then in the real world, like...
You know what, though? Let me say something.
That's not even
real. These women that are showing their anatomies and all this on social media, they're low vibrational, they're lonely women. Those are the type of women that men just want to look at, but they're not good to be with. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I can look at a woman and be like, yeah, she looked good, but how good is she? See, and that's the problem. We go with the first intent, like my brother Derek said. What are you choosing with? And that's 100% right. A lot of men are not choosing with their hearts. They're choosing with their penises. They're choosing with their lust. They're choosing with all the thoughts of what I can do to this woman. Not how can I build with her? What is it about her? And you know what the funny part is? Once we get a certain age, now we want to settle. Now we're settling. Now we're just settled.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's crazy too. You would rather go out and trash all these women, run through them, cause problems. And then now you done ran through all these women and you want to settle down. Another example, you meet a good woman, right? And she's literally everything. Like, to a T, that's the type of woman that you really need in your life. You would trash her out and then go play in the field. And then when the field don't work, you begging her line again, or you hitting her with hey, I ain't seen you in a long time. Where do you think you can come back at? You literally messed up this good woman. Trash her mental to go play in the field, and now that the field ain't feeling with you, you want to come back and be like, hey, take me back. I think I'm a better man now. had that happen to me several times where I've been with somebody, been the best that I could be, the whole 9 yards. You go play the field and you come back and be like, dang, no, like you was really a good woman.
So
don't tell me that now. Give me my flowers while you was with me. Don't wait till you don't went to the field and realize it ain't nothing out there to come back and be like, dang, you know, I really messed up. Like you was a great woman. Don't no woman want to hear that.
Well, I'm gonna say something that's going. I'll keep moving a little bit when it comes to this choosing wisely situation. A lot of women right now have chosen to be placeholders. Yeah, I said what I said.
I ain't holding nobody place.
A lot of your women right now are placeholders. You're holding positions for other women. It's the truth. They are holding positions for other women, which means what I'm saying is you are doing things. You are doing things for a man that just chose you to be that placeholder. He chose you just for the things that he knows that you're capable of doing and that you're going to do because you think that's love. And you think that, oh, this is my man. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. No matter, and you have his back 100-fold. But here's the same man that's not treating you the way that you're supposed to be treated. But yet you stand on him, you stand for him, you stand behind him, you stand for all the nonsense. And there's things that he can say and do to you, and you can get upset, but you have no voice. Where is your voice in that whole situation? Where is your voice in that whole relationship that you are in? Here it is, this man just got you doing everything. You at his beck and call. You at his beck and call.
I think I did that once. Yeah, I won't lie. I can admit it. But I learned my lesson out of it to never be that person again. I've done it. I think, though, reality hits you when you can admit that you've done it. Because a lot of people are like, no, you know, make excuses behind it. I was definitely that person. I did a couple times, actually. And then when I realized, like, the damage I brought to myself, it was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you giving all yourself and the person is not reciprocating a single thing. You're quite literally breaking your neck, and that person wouldn't spit on you if you was on fire.
And we'll look at you and treat you like it's nothing. And the thing is, you think that you as a woman that you have chose wisely. I chose the right man. He's the right man for me. Look at all the stuff that he does. Yeah, but behind closed doors, is he really treating you the way that you're supposed to be treated? Is he really talking to you?
You gifts and stuff, shower you with all that material stuff, come there, drop some pipe, and then he go about his business, and you don't hear from him for X amount of time until it's time to go back into the same cycle and do it all over again. Because he can disappear from you for X amount of time, right?
Yes.
And then
somebody said love bomb.
Back with the I'm sorry. Yeah, love bomb. Come back with the I'm sorries. And then the I'm sorries leads to let me lay you down. You know what I'm saying? It's a repeated cycle all over again. And you so ditzy dory about it. Like, oh my God, you know, he's so sorry. It's because he buy you stuff.
It's not even about buying stuff. It becomes a form.
When I say buying stuff, it's even buying time though, because he's really wasting your time.
Right, but it also becomes a form of manipulation. This man has manipulated you, and I'm gonna be honest. Can't nobody truly manipulate you? You just allow things to happen because you want to see the thing I've learned about women is they always want to see the good in somebody, especially a man that they love. But if this man is not truly showing you the same love or reciprocating the same love that you were giving him, then why are you staying? Like, why are you staying? I don't understand that. And you will fight tooth and nail for this man to love. I just want you to love me. Why can't you love me? First of all, let me explain something to y'all. Good morning, Risa. Let me explain something to your sisters right now. If you ever got to tell a man why he don't love you and you got to question why he's not loving you, then you need to love yourself and walk the hell away. Bottom line, there's no way in the world you should stand with someone and have to ask him why he doesn't love you. If you are pouring into this man, poor choices, you have chosen unwisely. Real talk, I don't understand why your sisters will sit there and question to a man why he doesn't love you. Obviously, he's showing you all the signs of him not loving you, but yet you still want to stay there. There is some way I can fix this. I got to make him love me. Now, because he's not loving you the way that you want to be loved, or he's not loving you at all, you're going above and beyond for this man to try to prove to him, to try to prove your love to him so he can, if nobody's not reciprocating the love that is given to you, then you have the right to right to walk away because you're not being loved the correct way. Now you can't tell nobody how to love you. That's number two.
No.
I would never tell my wife how to love me. Hey, babe, I need you to love me like this. No, just love me. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. I think you got to stick true to your guns about things too. Like, how can I put it? With the whole telling somebody how to love you, it's okay to express, what you desire in love, but you should never tell somebody exactly to a T how to love you. You should never go and give somebody the blueprint on what it is to make you happy. Because that's all it's going to be. It's never going to be anything outside of that. It's never going to be, he's going to follow that. He's going to follow the script, and that's it. And everything else after that, he's not going to do, because you just told this man exactly how to love you. Like, if you go and tell this man, oh, I'm the type of female, I like money. Money make me happy. He don't got money, world. But he's not going to respect you. He's not going to love you.
Listen, money only makes people happy for those that like money. Straight up in that. If you're a person that likes money and that's who you are, then that's what's going to make you happy. But if it's first of all, let me say this: can't nobody make you happy? Happiness comes from within.
Yeah.
I can enjoy being with someone, but can't nobody truly make you happy but yourself. So when people say, "Oh, I'm not happy in my relationship," that means you're not happy with yourself. It has nothing to do with the relationship. You see what I'm saying? It's these choices. You can't sit there and say that I'm not happy in my relationship. So you need to look at you, because the only person that can make me happy is me. My wife can't make me happy. I just enjoy being with her. That's the happiness within me. Because me being happy, I'm happy that I'm with her. See that? I'm happy. Not we're happy. I'm happy. So when you're happy, you enjoy spending time with the person that you're with. Bottom line. But if you sit there and saying, I'm not happy in my relationship, then you need to look inside you and tell yourself, I'm not happy with who I am. You see what I'm saying? So now I have to make a different choice. People tend that's the blame game. That's another part of the blame game. I'm blaming somebody for me not being happy. How can I blame somebody I can't blame nobody for my happiness. But we have people
that necessarily that though.
It's the truth.
You can say you're not happy in a relationship, but it doesn't mean you're not happy with yourself.
It's because
you absolutely be tired of what the situation is.
Once again,
I don't think that has anything to define with you not being happy with yourself, because I can love me regardless. Absolutely. But I can be absolutely tired of this situation. I don't think that has anything to do with being like you don't love yourself, though.
Loving yourself.
When I say was happy with yourself, I don't think that has anything to do with that.
Loving yourself is one thing. Of course, we always going to love ourselves.
Yeah.
But when it comes to when it comes to happiness and if you're not happy in a relationship, sister, it is you. It's you have to blame yourself. I can't blame somebody for me not being happy. Now, maybe things may not be working out. That I can take.
That can cause you to be unhappy if things are not working out.
No, it won't never cause me to be unhappy. It'll just cause me to look at things differently. Like, okay, I'm not. This situation is not working for us.
Yeah.
So we have to make an agreement, a mutual agreement to part ways. But I'm still going to keep my happiness within me. I'm not going to allow something to break that happiness. See, that's where it comes in. People allow other people to do things, and then they want to get mad. Everything that's the cause and effect. Oh, you caused me to be unhappy. No, I didn't. You caused yourself to be unhappy. I didn't do nothing. Look, my brother Derek saying the same thing. It has nothing to do with anything. And he's a coach, and I'm not a coach. So that'll tell you. I
guess. I don't know. I just feel like you can absolutely be tired of a situation that's making you unhappy, in the situation.
Then exactly. You just said it. You just said it. You in the situation that made you unhappy, but that doesn't mean that other person ain't happy. You see what I'm saying? Just because, but that's what I'm saying. So therefore, just because a person is not happy in that relationship doesn't mean the other person isn't. So if I'm happy and you're not happy, then you made yourself unhappy in this relationship. What up, Hill? What up, sis? You made yourself unhappy. You can't blame me for your no. What up, V?
Oh my God.
Thank you, John. John, you are in control of your own.
Like
come on, listen, they getting it.
But that's what I'm saying. You can control your own happiness, but you also don't feel like sometimes people can contribute to you not being happy in a situation.
Excuse me, say that again.
I'm saying you can control your own happiness, but do you also feel like that people can contribute to you being unhappy in a situation?
No. Can nobody can contribute anything to you unless, but see, here's the whole point. The only way they can contribute it if you allow it. Okay. Thank you, Derek. You control if you stay unhappy. That is you.
That's why I get up and I leave. My tolerance is low. So.
Because here's the thing, right? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the difference. And I'm gonna put a little bit of transparency in this. I can have a dispute with my wife and I can feel some certain type of way, but you know what? The next day I'm happy. I don't let it linger. Because my thing is this: how I felt yesterday, I'm not feeling today. I'm not bringing yesterday into today. So I can be mad and I can still, but that doesn't mean I'm not happy with the person I'm with. I'm just upset within myself for being mad. You see what I'm saying? I'm not mad at her. I'm just mad. I'm mad at because I allowed myself to get upset. So guess what I do? I reset. You see what I'm saying? When I get upset, I reset. So the next day I wake up, it's a brand new day. I mean, I'm a whole nother person. Hey, what's up, baby? Boom, boom, boom. And even if she still feels that way, I still give her space, but I do not destroy my happiness. And because the problem is we got to give people time. We got to give other people time to reset because maybe their reset is not like your reset.
Yes.
And that's one of the major problems that we have is the simple fact is, oh, well, I'm not happy. So if I'm not happy, I'm going to make this other person happy. No, you can't destroy somebody's happiness. And why would you want to? Because you're not happy, then fix yourself.
Oh, no, I leave. I ain't got time for that.
I'm just saying, look, everybody has their own devices. You walk away, some people stay.
I walk away. You have one time to ruin any peace that I have created, any bubble of my peace that I have created. And I'm going to choose me every time.
So let me ask you a question. So when you walk away, what did you learn from that?
What I will and what I won't accept. Okay.
So, right. So how many times, and I'm just asking, how many times have you walked away?
About 3 times.
So
3 times out of 6 relationships.
So who's the problem in that situation?
Probably me. My tolerance low. I said that.
Thank you. Look, at least you can admit it. Because some women be like, it was them, it was him and him and him. See,
I can wholeheartedly say it's me because my tolerance is very low. So I think I dealt with so much disappointment at one point in time that my soul won't allow me to deal with anything. And I say I can't deal with anything because I don't want to sound like, oh, you're just difficult. Absolutely not. But my tolerance is low over the time of being that good person and doing what I had to do to work it out and all the stuff like that. And I'm just at a point where I'm tired, so I don't feel like doing it anymore. Eventually, I may get around that, but for right now, in this moment, I don't care. So you have one time to ruin the peace that I have worked so hard to create. The balance that it took to get me over those hills where I was at my lowest, or I felt beneath the world. You get what I'm saying? Where I had to literally repair myself. I won't let anything come into that realm and mess it up. So before I let it get chaotic, I'll leave because I feel like I can be so much happier by myself than having to deal with the BS that come behind it.
I want to go back to what one of my sisters says. A disagreement shouldn't equate to walking away. my sister V. Every relationship will have issues, of course. There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. The only thing that you have to try to make your relationship, there's never going to be a perfect marriage or a perfect relationship. I agree 100% with what you said, sister. But at the same time, you have to, if it takes two to make it takes two to make it work. A lot of us walk away for the wrong reasons because, hey, I have low tolerance, I have this, that, and the third, I don't like the issues. But guess what? You chose to be with this person for that moment.
And that's why I'm choosing to walk away.
Right. But my thing is this. Here's another thing that I have with that walking away thing. If you spend six months to a year with somebody and you walk away, you just wasted 6 months of a year of your time. You already knew. So therefore, the simple fact is, why waste somebody's time? If you with somebody for a year, you know that person. There's no need to walk away now. You keep going. You work through that relationship. Because you never know. A lot of times people
situation though.
The people, what I'm saying is, a lot of times people walk away from the wrong situations and the wrong person, and then they realize that was their person. But you don't know it's your person until you know what the sad part is. A lot of people don't realize that that's their person until they lose that person. Just like when I was talking about love and lust, when we were talking about love and lust last week, right? Here's the funny thing: we only realize that we lost love when that woman walks away. What's up, boss? I see you, my sister. We only realize I love this woman the moment she leaves. The moment that woman walks out of our life, because, brother, I'm going to tell you something. People said love hurt. That ain't love that's hurting. Because love don't hurt. Love feels good. It's that lustful feeling that hurts, and you think it's love. I'm going to say that one more time because I heard people talking about love hurts. Bull crap. It ain't the love that's hurting. You know what's hurting you right now? The fact that you're missing all the good, that body, how she made you feel, certain things that she did. That's what you miss, and that's the lustful part of it. The lustful part of your heart misses that woman. Oh.
This is the thing, though, because I'm going to address a comment. You would never be in a relationship if that's all it takes. After a while, some people don't desire to be in one. And that's not saying I think love doesn't exist. It absolutely does. But right now, in my journey and in my time, I don't desire to be in one. And then I feel like sometimes we like to push the issue of you're never going to find somebody, but there are some people in this world who are absolutely okay with being by themselves.
First of all, it's not about you never going to find anybody, because it's not your job to find anybody. It is your job as a woman, and I'm just saying this to all you sisters. For all you women that's out there trying to be in a relationship or want to be in a relationship, it is not your job to find a man. It is your job to set yourself up for the right man to find you. It is your job to stop moving around and being mobile and being picked by all the wrong men, and set aside being picked and put yourself in a chosen position. I choose me. I choose to be this type of woman. I want to be. Listen, there's ways of moving. Thanks. There's ways of moving. First of all, love yourself. Learn how to truly love yourself. And I don't mean just loving on yourself. Like, learn how to truly love yourself. Learn how to say no to men. Learn how to look at, to see all the flags and see what these men are all about. Right. Learn how to learn. And when I say,
how can it be okay when you say it, right? But when I say I walk away because my tolerance is low, it's as if, oh, you're insufferable, or you're never going to find nobody. But you literally just said, choose yourself, right? So if I choose myself in a situation where I feel like this is not it, I don't want to work on this because I know it's not going anywhere. I've had disappointment after disappointment after disappointment after asking you to get it together. See, why would I not walk away and choose me then?
Because here's the problem. What you just said right there. This is where I have an issue. If we're dating, no. What I'm saying is this. I want to say this because this is one of the problems that we're having right now, and with people in their relationships, is you want me to get it together for you, so you want me to fit your narrative. Because why you don't have it? I need you to get it together. What you mean get it together if I'm coming as me? That's number one. Because if you want me to get it together, what are you doing in that situation? That means that you are still being who you are, and I have to change who I am to make sure that you're comfortable. But what about my comfort?
Together, though. I want you to be you authentically the whole way through, but you're not also going to destroy what we're trying to build either.
How am I destroying something that we're trying to build? Like, it doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You'd be surprised how many times I've seen men build a house and you tear it down quickly too. Like, you forget the little things, or you start to act selfish, or you walk around with the macho man attitude, forgetting that this woman is here because she wants to be here, not because she's forced to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying by when a woman has a zero tolerance after a while, it's because she's been through those things. And yes, you can be with somebody for 6 months to a year and promise you don't see none of that until that 6 month mark or that year mark. And next thing you know, them true colors come out.
Well, if she's been like that, then that's all right. So then that means that she never
don't know no better.
That means
that's the thing. I feel like grace is not given in relationships sometimes. But people expect like, oh, you're supposed to know and see it automatically. Sometimes you don't. And then now when I see it, I'm looking like, don't know red flags I had the last couple times. I'm going to choose me every time. I'm going to walk away, because what is more healthier? Me walking away, giving myself more time to myself, and letting whatever come that's supposed to come to me come and love me properly, or me trying to fix something that's hitting a brick wall. Make it make sense. I'm not even trying to argue with you about it. I don't want to sit here and have these talks all the time. We talk about it and nothing progresses. So why would I not choose me?
So here's the thing, right? I love what you're saying, and I respect that. But at the end of the day, it's about you're expecting him to make the changes, but what are you changing in yourself? You see what I'm saying? Where are you changing that relationship? And I'm saying this, when you go into a relationship with the same mindset that you constantly have in every relationship, then every relationship that you get in is going to fail. Bottom line, because it's like I'm still doing the same things and getting the same results. I'm still in the same pool, but guess what? Now my feet, I can see my feet. I don't want to see my feet in the pool because I'm tired of seeing my feet. I want to go someplace else where I can't see nothing. We walk into these things blindly, but we also walk into these with the choice of, guess what? I'm choosing me first, which is okay. But when you become into a relationship, some of these things, some of these decisions and some of these choices, you may have to change a little bit. You may have to yield to someone. You may have to, you know what? Some things that I'm so used to, I got to get used to what this person does. But what we try to do is make a person used to what we're doing, and we changing them, and then we get upset when they try to do things their way. Oh, but that's not how I do it. Okay, I understand that's not how you do it, but this is how I do it. So I'm showing you a different way. So and hold on, sister. Hold on, sister. What I'm saying is this: there are ways that we can learn. It's about learning from each other. If you have certain issues, let me be the man to try to change those issues to get you out of that. But allow me to be that man for you. Don't sit there and be like, oh, I walk away real quick as soon as I see. No, I'm not saying you, sister. I'm not saying you. What I'm saying is, when you have women, I walk away real quick the moment I see a red flag. But guess what? Why are you walking away from something that may not even be a red flag? It may not even be a red flag, but to the mind, because of so many women are used to certain things, they already automatically put that wall up. No man.
Okay, so baby, let me ask this though. What's not a red flag to you is a red flag to someone else.
Right.
Now, granted, I get the whole what your mind can think, but that's what boundaries are. So for people to sit here and try to say, oh, well, that's not a red flag to you, but hey, it is to me. It's like, but that's a boundary I have. Just because in your mind you don't feel like that's a red flag and something can be worked on. For me, that's a boundary.
But you have to set. To set those boundaries in the beginning.
And when you do that, and a person crosses them, why are you still giving it more chances?
Hold up. Somebody said whatever name, Tila T. She said men put up walls all the. No, sister. Let me say something. I got to address this.
Whoa, respectfully. Come on now. If you're going to do it, tell the truth, because men do put up walls.
No, let me address this real quick.
Okay.
Real quick. Men don't really put up walls. You know why men don't put, because we're too busy trying to break down the walls that you already had up.
I'm not hearing that.
Listen, you don't have to. It's the truth. I'm going to say it again. Women come with, first of all, a lot of your women already come with walls put up before we even get.
I rebuke this.
We can have this argument. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Women already come with walls. Let's just be real. I'm not saying all men don't put up walls. You know when we put up walls? We put up walls for all. A man will put up walls. John said they come with walls and kids.
And this is why women don't want to date.
Y'all don't want to date because why y'all don't want to date?
Like they come with walls and kids.
No, what I'm saying is this.
I do too.
That was him. No, man, I know that. That was a joking part for him. But what I'm saying is this.
That's the comments that we see though. These are the things that men say to us on a daily though. And it'd be like, y'all want us to choose y'all, but then y'all say stuff like that, like as if y'all don't come with the baggage as well. I don't be understanding it.
Listen, we know we come with baggage, but you know what the problem is? We come with baggage, and here's once again, choosing. Y'all women still choose to deal with that man with the baggage. You know why? Because y'all think that y'all can take his baggage and empty it and fill it up with your own nonsense. Let's call a spade a spade. These dudes, this is what I'm saying. The choices that some of these women are making, yes, choosing men with baggage, choosing men with multiple baby mothers, choosing men with all this stuff, ain't really got nothing going on for himself, but because he looks good, and he knows how to present himself, and he says everything correctly, it's that side moment. Yes, because how many women consistent listen?
My whole thing too is that is a very valid point. But what about the men that do it too? See,
I'm talking about the men that's doing it. I was just talking about the brothers that do that.
No, hold on. I don't like the hypocrisy, because the hypocrisy is y'all would say that we would choose a man that has all this baggage to try to build him up, right?
You don't?
Man goes, hold on. But then when a man goes and he steps into a woman's life and he takes her baggage, whether it's her kids and everything else, especially her kids, he's a hero. But when we do it, hold on, hear me out. Because this is the rhetoric that we see on social media. And anybody in the comments who can understand me will understand what I'm saying.
Watch this. When
a man goes and walks into a woman's life with her baggage, right? Takes care of her baggage, whatever it is. He becomes stepdad of the year. He's a great man now. Oh, he took that woman up and he loved on her. But when a woman goes and does it and she gets with that man and takes his baggage, it's like, you're stupid. Why would you do that?
Now watch this.
But I don't get it. Like, come on now. It'd be very hypocritical sometimes, because just because that man has baggage too, what's the difference between her baggage?
Okay, you ready for me to explain this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna break this down so that way it can forever stay broken. Number one, it is not a woman's job to build a bear. It is not a woman's job to take a man. No. I'll let you talk. You got let me do this. Let me do this. It is not for a woman's job to get with a man, to choose a man that has baggage and allow this man to allow her to take care of this man. That's number one. Number two, for a man to walk into a woman's life with children, which means he is a hero, because he's doing a job that the other man wasn't capable of doing. So he allowed himself to walk into he allowed himself to walk into this woman and take on the burden of the man that didn't want to take on the burden of being the father. So is he a hero? Yes, he is. He's doing an immaculate job, because he's raising. The hardest thing to do for a man is to raise someone else's children. That's number one. That is first and foremost. To be the father, to walk into other children's lives, even though they have a father, and be that man, is one of the hardest things to do. It is even hard for women to walk into a man's life, and I'm going to reverse this. It's even harder for a woman to walk into a man's life that has children, because she got to deal with two different things. She got to deal with the child and the other mother. And they may not get along, and they may bump heads. And don't let that mother have a daughter. Ooh, that's even worse, because now she's going to try to turn the daughter against the. So let's go back again. Your women take on men with baggage, and you build them up for the next woman to have. Oh, that's the problem. You'll take his baggage, you'll fix him, you'll get this dude right. He's with you for a moment, but he's smelling himself.
You don't think women do that too?
It's a difference. Here's the difference. If she does that, she loses. If he does it, he's still winning. You know why? Because now you done put him on a different plateau where it's a different type of women that he's going to get with. See, if you're a man that's already up there and you do that to another woman, where the hell is she going but down? Because once you leave her, you see the difference is this: a woman ain't gonna leave a dude that got that bag. She may do some stuff, but once he find out, she gone and everything in that bag is gone. So what they do, what your women say, I'm not messing up the bag. Do women not say that? I'm not messing the bag up. Ladies and gentlemen, if I'm right, I'm right. Put a 1 in the comments for every time I've heard women say, I'm not messing up the bag. I will wait. Women ain't messing up that money. Why you think? Listen, here's the funny part. I've
chosen me and I walked away from somebody who had millions.
What I'm saying is this. Sometimes, and I'm not saying every woman, but sometimes.
Now we do hear it a lot, yeah.
These women choose they would choose a man because his finances. He can look, and I'm not saying nobody. I don't say nobody's ugly because that's a bad thing. At the end of the day, if he may not be as attractive, the type of men that you would normally be attracted to. Let's say that. Yeah. But this man got that bag, and he's doing for you. You ain't walking away from that. You're gonna do everything that man pretty much asks you to do. Exactly, Miss V. Choices. This is what it's all about. Everything that we're talking about this morning is about choosing. How are you choosing wisely in the decisions that you are making in your relationships and the people that you have chosen to be with? At the end of the day, we have made so many bad. Let's just call it a spade a spade. My thing is this, if marriage may not be for everybody. Like they always say, marriage ain't for everybody, but yeah, a lot of women want to get married. Let's be real. If a man comes up to you and he's treating you a certain type of way, I don't care what any woman say. Y'all can sit there and lie to me all y'all want. I'm going to keep it a buck. If a man approaches you and he represents everything that you have desired in a man, and this man turns around for the same women that talking about, I don't want to be married, this, that, and the third, and that brother turns around and be like, listen, will you be my wife? Listen. Y'all will turn around and change every thought because, number one, that man has already changed your thoughts. See, this is where y'all women get it twisted. I'm gonna say it again. For all you women. Now I'm talking to all the women. For all you women, not the ones that are married. For all you women that always talking about, I would never get married. I don't want to get married. I just want to be I don't want to get married. First of all, you know why you don't want to get married? Because you with the wrong man. I said it. You with the wrong dude. And that dude, and guess what? He's playing in your face. And you have already manipulated yourself to put yourself in that mind state because you know that man would never marry you. That's the reason why you don't want to get married. That's number one. Number two, when you have a man that is actually pouring into you and doing everything possible and keeping you happy and putting a smile on your face and got you walking on clouds. Guess what? For the same women, what's up, Just? For the same women that turn around and talk about I would never get married, that man would be like, would you be my wife? You know why? Because you have truly conformed to your feminine without even realizing that you have conformed to your feminine. The right man always, no matter how hard you are, no matter what your mindset is, no matter where you put your heart at, the right man for you will make you conform to your feminine. And guess what? You will get back into that thoughts of, he wants to marry me. And then guess what you would say? I never thought I would ever get married. I never wanted to get married, but you did. You know why? Because he poured. I'm done. Y'all don't get it. So don't ever sit there and say, oh, I'm never going to get married. Psh, marriage ain't for everybody. Marriage is for everybody. That's why it was created by the Father. Marriage is for everybody. People just choose it because, you know why? Because of the decision that they're in. You making poor choices. So when you keep making poor choices, you make poor decisions, and then you want to get mad. Get mad at you for the decisions that you make. There's always somebody for there's somebody for somebody in this world. That's why there's men and women. That's why there's men, that's why there's women, because there's somebody for somebody. But if you are not in the right position for your somebody to find you, then you're just going to be with anybody. Oh, y'all didn't catch that. Take that. That's Wednesday's message today. Take that one today.
I don't know. I be conflicted, my guy, because I speak for a different side, and it's as if like there's some women who I've met some women who truly don't desire it, and it has nothing to do about not finding their person. They just don't care.
No, they
There's
care.
literally some women in this world. It's the same with like women who don't desire to have kids. There are some women in this world who truly don't desire that, though.
It's not a desire.
But
It's not a desire.
They don't even have, but that's what I'm saying. They don't even have the thought process of wanting that.
It's not a want. It's the
wait.
No, okay, go ahead.
When does that become a bad thing, though?
You know what?
For a woman to say she doesn't want to get married, or she doesn't, it's not in her vision, it's not in her game plan, right? When does it become a bad thing because that is a choice that she ultimately wants to make? She's not bashing men about it. She's not, she doesn't have no ill will to men, but it's just something that she just truly doesn't desire. When does that become a bad thing? And why, when a woman does say that, or a woman does have those feelings and they feel that way, it's like, you're not doing it right. It's that third, or, you haven't found your person, and it's like, this woman probably just doesn't want it.
So let me say this, and I love this. I love that you said that. And thank you, and I respect that. Right? The desires of the heart is different, right? If a woman doesn't desire to be married, she can desire all she wants. But like I said before, when that man, there's always one man that's going to make that woman. There's always a man that will make a woman conform back to her feminine. That will change the desires of her heart because of the things that he's doing. If he's doing all the correct things in this relationship, eventually he's going to marry that woman. Because the sad part about it is, I say this, a lot of times you'll have your persons and you walk past your person and you skip your person because you are only truly desiring yourself. You have forgot to desire the person that you are with. I don't desire me. I love me, but I don't desire me. I desire my wife. I desire to be happy. I desire. It's a difference. Desiring yourself and only choosing you, then guess what? All you're going to have is you. But was it meant for us to be alone? That is the question. People choose to be alone because they don't know what it is to be in relationships. I'm being real.
That either, but some people are just okay with it though. Like,
but it's not what I'm saying is this. First of all, when I say be in a relationship, I don't mean with someone else. You can't even be in a relationship with yourself. This is the reason why your relationships don't work. See, that's the tricky part. Once again, the blame game. But you have to be able to be in a relationship within yourself in order to be in a relationship with someone else.
Right. Okay. Now hear me out. If you're in a relationship with yourself and you are happy with whatever your decision is, and you don't desire that because you are happy with the person that you have been within yourself, why is that a bad thing?
Because
that's all I want to know.
You know why?
I want that to be explained.
I'm explaining to you right now. I'm explaining to you right now.
It's a bad thing, and why sometimes a person not desiring or not, don't see that in their future. How is that a bad thing, though?
Okay, let me explain to you this. It's not that you desire to be alone, it's that you just don't know how to be in a relationship. You, as an individual, do not know how to maintain a relationship. It is you. So now you want to use that I'd rather be alone as a scapegoat. No. It's a cop-out. Sister, it's a cop-out.
But not all women.
You're talking about women that talk about this, it's a cop-out. Anybody that sit there and say, any woman that can sit there and say, oh no, I'd rather be alone, she copped out because you know why you rather be alone? Because of the actions that take place when you be in a relationship. You give your body freely, you do all these different things, you feel like somebody's taking advantage, but you take advantage of yourself. All of these things is the reason why. It's the truth. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. Why you think so many women got pets?
Some women are happy with that's what I'm saying.
How are you? Okay, because look, happy. Okay, you can be happy by yourself, right? But here's the thing. You know what the funny part is? Even here are the same women that say they don't want relationships, right? That they rather be alone, right? Now hear me out. I'm gonna say this. Now this is where the bubble gets bust. For all y'all women that's agreeing with her, I respect that, right? But let me tell all y'all women this. For all y'all women that say y'all don't desire to be in a relationship, and y'all don't desire to be married, I respect that 100%. But you also desire the penis when you need it. So guess what? You are still in a relationship. However you look at it, you still have a need to be fulfilled. So let's keep it a buck. So you want to sit there and say, I'd rather be alone than be with a man, but you still need a man to fulfill that need. So if you're let's talk about no.
Collectively right now, the birth rate is.
It has nothing to do with birth rate. I'm not talking.
I'm not finished.
Come on, she said birth rate. Let's go.
Women are having smacks less and less and less on purpose. Japan literally is a country that is smexless because women are not engaging.
That's Japan. We live in America.
Hold on, time out. We don't care as much as y'all think we do.
No, you do.
No, time out. Hear me out. Because I don't like that men do that. Women do not care as much as y'all think we do.
No, you do.
I'm going to take you to an actual lesson about it.
Let's go. Here we go.
After a while, our bodies decide we don't want things. We on that. Women's body go through several changes throughout their entire life. Okay? We get to a point sometimes where this and this down here don't like to connect. And mind you, that happens pre-menopause, post-menopause, and adolescent.
So you speaking, so let me ask you this before you finish. No, before you finish. Wait, before you finish. No, so you speaking for every woman is what I'm hearing.
I'm giving you a lesson right now.
No, what I'm asking you is this, because the lesson that you're giving me is for every woman, or you're just speaking for.
Damn near.
No. I'm just making sure. Okay, so now, so she's speaking for every woman. No, come on. So this for every woman. No, I just want to make sure. No, I'm not mad at you. I'm listening, but I just want to make sure.
The same way I gave you a lesson about our womanly down there, I want to give you a lesson of how that triggers down to where we literally can go without smecks for an extremely long time. And it's a mental thing too. See, men, for y'all, it's like it has to be done.
Don't do that. You're not a man.
Okay, I'll give you that. But for women, y'all have to understand how long we can go without. We literally go through 9 months sometimes without it. You think we can't go years without it? There are some women right now who get pregnant and do not have smecks. We go 9 months without it. We collectively go 7 to 14 days without it. And y'all act as if we need that if we decide to be alone. No, we don't. See, for women, most of the time, it's mental before it's physical. Because the mental don't do, if this don't go nowhere, this does nothing. So if I can turn my mental off, I guarantee you I don't want it. When you ask them how long they have gone without, a lot of women will really tell you, like, they've gone without it for years. And not because they can't find anybody. Because it's disposable. It's everywhere. But the whole thing is, I can turn my mental off to where I do not want it anymore. So I can be by myself and not have that. I can literally walk freely and not think about it. Because once it's out of my mind, it's gone. But not even that, physically alone. There's a lot of times your body don't want that. Your body will let you know you don't want it. You be like, you know what? I didn't even think about it. It happens. And it happens more often than y'all know because y'all don't talk to women enough about that side of how you don't have to have that. You don't have to go through the daily and get your rocks off to be okay. You don't. So to think that a woman can't be by herself and tread this world and be like, I'm not ready for marriage. I don't want marriage. I don't want any of this. But I gotta have a pole in my life is absolutely crazy.
Let me know when you finish.
Absolutely crazy.
Let me know when you're done. You good? No, I'm saying.
I mean, I can't see how you can talk from a standpoint of a woman not wanting a pole in her life, but like you're not a woman yourself. So how can you tell us that we can't go without, or being single, or not wanting marriage or desiring marriage, we're still gonna think about the pole? And I'm looking like, as a woman myself, I've gone 4.5 years without it. I can cut myself off to the point I'm not doing that. I can cut myself off in a whole relationship. What are you saying? And I have. That's what I'm saying. So it gets to a point where it's like, the same way y'all don't like speaking for us, or speaking for y'all, don't speak for us.
I'm not speaking for y'all. All I'm saying is, okay, let me say this. I can, because you know why? Because you speaking for all women. I said some women. I didn't say all women. And you got upset with no. Hold on. I let you talk, right? I didn't interrupt. I let you talk. When I said some women, you got and you went in awe with this. Nah, but let me tell you, you spoke for, and I said, are you speaking for every woman? And you said to me, no, it's one or the other. Either you speaking for all or you speaking for yourself. All. So you speaking for every woman. I'm gonna say all. That's crazy work, because I believe, and I'm gonna say this: there are women out there right now. There are women out there right now that feel like I can't be alone. I can be alone, but I still need my needs. I still have needs and desires. Then we can honestly say that woman truly doesn't want to be alone. So, but no. Hold on, sister. You can't do that. You can't retract now. I gave you an opportunity. I gave you an opportunity. That's why I said what I said, and I wanted to make sure. What I'm saying, and I said verbatim, there are some women out here that feel like they need a body. Listen, here's a better thing. Here's a better thing. The reason why I say that there are women out here that can't be alone, there are some women that truly choose a man just because they need a body. They don't even need a man. They just need a body next to them. Bottom line. But there's also women out here that cannot go 7-2, not even 3 days. They sit, and here's a better one. You got sisters out here that will sit there and turn around and tell you how you're supposed to be this, that, and the third, but yet their sex drive is bananas. They will meet a man and lay down with the man the first time they meet this dude. But that's not what you said, Velvet. What I said was, and I quote, what you said was that a woman cannot be by herself. I said some women. I didn't say all women. No, that's not what you said. I didn't say. I got the live recordings. I can always play this back. I said there's some women out here that just cannot live without a man. That these are the same women that have pets. And then you also got some women out here that will turn around and say, I want to be single. I don't want to be in no relationships. Look, even Angie said it. He said some women. I don't want to be in a relationship with no man, but are in a sexual relationship because they are just getting the wood. And I said, that's the part that drives me crazy. You want to do all these things and don't want to be with nobody, but at the same token, when it comes to that act, you as a woman want to be like, oh, well, you know what, I still got needs. Listen, and let me tell you something about a man. If y'all think that men can't go years without sex, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. First of all, some men get tired. There are men right now that ain't even have none. So let's call a spade a spade. If you want to be honest, let's talk about that. You got brothers out here that ain't never touch a cat, ain't never smelt it, ain't never felt it. Probably don't even know what it looks like. You know why? Because there are women out there that haven't given those brothers, that haven't given those type of men any type of time. So let's go with that part. Y'all want to talk about how women can do this? Yes, and these men, it's not saying that they don't want it, but they don't desire it. But at the end of the day, it comes to a point where certain type of men already know. No, it's not a small percentage, Erica. Knock it off. There's a certain a man knows once he's undesirable, he don't even pursue women no more. He leaves them alone, because the one thing that men hate is rejection. And if we get rejected not once, not twice, not 3 or 4 or 5 times, but by but between 5 and 7 times we get rejected, we don't want to deal with, men, like, I'm done. I don't want to deal with no women. It's weird. Ladies, let's be real.
Right, so That's what I'm saying. Just
But
like
see,
this
but
is
here's the thing: you're doing it as a mental choice. He has no choice. That's the difference. Women say, I can turn it off, I can turn it on. He doesn't have that capability because he once it's off, it's off. You turned him away. Not saying you per se, but when a woman turns a man away, it's our egos that feed us. So when our egos get destroyed and you break us down to our lowest denominator, when we feel that we no longer desire, that's when that man becomes hollow and he's like a turtle and goes into his shell. And he can't even look at women. Then he forgets how to talk. See, it's deeper than what y'all go through. Y'all think, well, I can turn this off and stop giving this, and I don't got to give nothing. I'm good. Nah, brothers go through it worse. Men go through it worse because we don't reject women. Women reject men. We get more rejections than y'all do. Tell me I'm right or wrong about that part. So when a man gets rejected, that hurts. It's a hurt feel, especially if it's someone that he's feeling. If he's feeling you and you reject him, you jack that man up because he was putting in work. And the moment you turn around and be like, nah, I don't want to be with you, but you want to be with somebody else, you mess that man up. And this is why I say with this choosing wisely, a lot of times, the right man will be trying to holler at you and be pouring into you and doing all the things that you're not used to. And you don't see those things. And then you reject that man. But he's a good dude. He's a good dude. He's doing everything.
That happens for women too, though.
No, not as much. Not
rejection.
Not as much. But first of all, a man ain't go. Let me tell you something. Men, we don't reject women. We don't reject women. We reject bad behavior.
No. What I was saying was how you were saying you'll have a good thing going and all of a sudden you do away with it. Men don't have that too. You'll have a woman that is great for you and you use her. For women, that's kind of like our rejection in a way. Like, I'm this well-endowed woman to you. I'm showing you things and putting you in places that you've never experienced. But then you go out and you go play with the field. That's kind of like our rejection.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing, right? And I get what you're saying. Here's the problem that I have with that. Why are you pouring into something that shouldn't be poured into?
You can't.
Yes, you can. See, this is where it starts, right?
But wouldn't it be the same thing of a man sitting there? What you just said. This man is putting his best foot forward to try to get with you. Why are you beating a dead door then?
But he's trying because is it not our job to hunt? Is it not our job to try to choose?
The same thing though.
It is exactly. It's not the same thing. You can't compare the two. Women. The reason why I say this, right? And for this Sully person, anyway, I like you too, Sully. You cool. Let me say this real quick. I'm trying to put this in the best way possible. Who has more options, men or women?
Women do.
Okay, let's try that again. Who has more options, men or women?
Women do.
Let's try that one more time. Who has more options, men or women?
I don't repeat myself. I'm not taking quarter. Women do.
Okay, so women have more options, right? Who gets rejected more, men or women?
Men. Okay.
So at the end of the day, what I was saying was factual. Men have more problems. Listen. A woman gets hit on compared to a man at least 20 times a day. To a man's maybe once or maybe two, the most 3 max. The most 3. Average dude 3 times. Woman, the average woman 20 times. We get our rejection rate. We don't reject women the way women reject men. You got to understand that. We don't. What we're doing is we're trying to choose, and we're choosing or trying to make the right decisions about the women that we think can be right for us. But what I'm saying is your women, the man that could be right for you, you are looking past them and choosing the wrong dude. This is why you think so many women keep talking about these heartbreaks. Oh, he broke my heart. I can't believe I was with this dude for this long. You know why? Because you chose wrong. You chose the wrong man. You chose the wrong. You got pick me men. Women ain't pick me's. It's the men that are pick me's. It's the man. Pick me. Pick me. Pick me. I can do all this stuff for you. Ooh, pick me. And then you pick them. So let's reverse this. Women, you're not pick me's. You're the ones that are picking the wrong man. But the right man chooses you, but you picked the wrong man. See, I ain't think about that part. You always want to call a man, women calling women pick-me's. No, you're not. You're the ones that's picking the wrong man to be with. That's the reason why things happen the way it happened. But the right man is trying to choose you, but you picking the wrong dude. So when it comes to pick-me's, who are the real pick-me's? Is it the men or the women? Because shouldn't you? Here's the thing: wouldn't you rather be the chosen one instead of the one instead of picking one? Ask yourself this, ladies: what do you rather be? Would you rather be the woman that pick a man, or be the man, or be the woman that has been chosen by the right man? That's why I said you pick your heartbreaks. Everybody picks their heartbreaks. This is the reason why heartbreaks, all these things happen. This is why all these things happen, and a lot of women don't realize it. Oh, my heart, I can't believe he broke my heart. He did this, that. Yeah, because you picked your heartbreak. You didn't allow the right man to choose you. Because you look past the chosen. And to be honest, some of y'all women are not meant to be chosen. Because you're not designed to be chosen. You're designed to be. Your desire is to pick someone. I gotta pick the right man for me. I need to pick this type of man. You see what y'all saying? Do you hear what I'm saying? I need to pick me somebody better than him because you see what it's never. I need to choose to be doing something better. I need to pick me somebody else because what you doing for me, you ain't making it, daddy. I don't know what you're doing, baby, but I'm about to pick somebody else because, And I'm not saying all women Proverbs. Come on, but don't apply, let it fly. Yes, Nate. And dating and courting is two different things. A man that chooses you, ladies, he's going to court you. He's choosing you to be his wife. Y'all pick boyfriends. Men choose wives.
Or you can be like me and don't choose none of it.
Yeah, which is true. I mean, listen, I say this. I say this. And for your sisters, real talk. I love what you said about that. Real talk. Because listen, certain thing, like I said, everything. Listen, I'm capable of learning. Everything is a teachable moment. So I respect what you said about the women and being alone and all that other stuff, man. That's a lot of brothers actually need to hear that. So thank you again.
I mean, I just think realistically, like, sometimes we got to stop trying to force a narrative that a woman wants that. Like, some of us are really just okay. And like I said, you'll know the difference between a woman being okay with being by herself versus a woman that's not. The woman that's bashing men 24/7, that's a woman who's not okay with being by herself. That's a woman who's not healed within herself. That's a woman who is literally pointing the finger at everybody. But a woman who legitly just lives in her essence of just embracing herself, that is a woman who doesn't mind it. Like, she's comfortable where she's at. She's not trying to ruin homes. She's not out here, doing the most. That woman is content with her situation and she's came to terms with it and she's okay with it. That's a woman who's just like, you know what? I'm cool where I'm at. I'm gonna leave that to y'all. I'm good.
You know what?
No different.
And this is good because I'm gonna be honest. This is things that men need to hear. And first of all, I'm glad that I got my new little sister as my co-host. You know what I'm saying? Because and I love the perspectives because we don't a lot of men, we don't hear these things that often. And and some men always have this mentality that, well, the only reason why a woman is alone because this, that, and the third. But see, now we know. And this is a part of us men and us as people.
Yeah.
Learning one another.
I agree with Jelena. So there are also some women who desire to not be married as well. Like, I think we got to get to a point where.
See, I'm not doing that, but I'm gonna leave that part.
Hold on.
No.
I'm just gonna speak out loud in the term. I think we have to get to a point where we have to start accepting people's mindsets and stop forcing the narrative on what we feel it should be because of our own personal situations. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm never gonna force on any woman to be like, stay single. Don't do this. No. Your decisions are your decisions. You get what I'm saying? If you feel like you want to go out and get married, absolutely. You feel like you want to date them all, absolutely. You feel like you want to marry yourself, absolutely. I'm not the one to tell you what to do with your life, but I'm never going to sit here and bash you for it or say you're less desirable because nobody has chosen you. I'm never going to sit here and look at you in your face and say this is what you want when the whole entire time it's the complete opposite.
Well, I really want to bring this dude up, but I'm a little scared because this dude Frank Scott said they are not alone when they are with each other, though. Yo, Scott, listen. You know what? I don't like you lost desire. And now my brother Willie Brooks said you lost desire to be married.
No, I never lost
what
desire
happened
to
the
right? I've never
right?
been married. My whole thing about it is just I became comfortable where I'm at personally in my life. And that's not a bad thing. To tell somebody you lost a desire to marry. My parents are married for almost 53 years and they had the most beautiful marriage. I've been around married people. I have married friends. I'm just okay where I'm at. And why is that so hard for people to grasp?
Yes, Nay. My sister Nay said we have to have those uncomfortable conversations. She didn't desire that is chosen for her. You know, I'm gonna say this. I know people say the word desire, but everything that we do in our life is a choice. I got. Let me. I want to reel this part in. Everything that we do in our life is a choice. Because of who we are. What's up, stylist? What's up, sister? I want to say this for people. If you choose not to get married, that is a choice that you have made within yourself. If you choose to be alone, that is a choice that you have made between yourself. If you choose to be with another woman, a woman being with a woman and a man being with a man, all these are choices that you choose to make. Who are we to tell somebody that they're wrong for the choices that they make in their lives? You have made a sound choice to be the person that you are. Are you wrong for being who you are? We need, as people, straight up and down, we need to start choosing wisely and making better decisions for ourselves, not for somebody else. Not because of this is what the narrative is. Create your own narrative. That's the problem. Stop worrying about what society wants you to do and do what you need to do for you. What makes you happy should be the key thing. I'm doing what makes me happy because society and the world can't make you happy. I can't make you happy. Your woman can't make you happy. Your wife can't make you happy. You have to make the choice of yourself to make yourself happy. Once you can live with that, that is okay. It is okay. So when it comes to choosing wisely, the wisest choice is choose yourself to make sure that you are happy with you and the decision that you have decided to make. Can't nobody, what's up, Tangela? Can't nobody tell you, oh, you ain't happy, you ain't right, you shouldn't be this, you shouldn't. It isn't. It is not my business if you women want to stay single for the rest of your lives. Whoop-de-whoop. Listen, that's what the choice that you make. It is not my choice to tell anybody, listen, y'all need to go out there and get married. I'm not your daddy. I ain't God. I'm Velvet Jones 2.0. Bottom line. I can't sit there. I can talk about it. I can speak on it because everything that I do is opinion based. These lives that I run is all opinion based. So these are my opinions. But the thing I want people to understand is this. I chose these types of lives and say the things that I need to say because it's my opinion, whether you agree with it or not. But everything that I do is opinionated. Now, I may say some things that may get you a little rattled because that's what I do. I like to rattle the cage. I'm not playing devil's advocate because I ain't no devil, but I'm definitely going to rattle your cage. I want you to think beyond your own thoughts because what we always think is real may not be real. We live in a world right now where it's like, well, society said, and I looked this, and this is what Google said. That I don't care what that crap says.
Facts.
I truly don't.
Facts.
Because you know what? Because it's not flesh. You go into AI for stuff like, get out of here. I don't care about that crap.
That's why I tell people, you can't force a narrative on me, babe. Like, listen, you can have your thought process. I'm cool with that. I respect it. But, like, don't force your opinions, your culture, your beliefs, or nothing on me because, like, I'm my own individual person. And I'll respect you to the fullest of however you feel what you believe or whatever it is. But I just feel like the respect factor has to be both ways on a lot of situations and a lot of topics, because it gets to a point where we truly have let society try to tell us what we should and should not do, how we should act and how we should not act, or what is looked at better versus what is looked at worse. And it's like, we got to stop doing that for the simple fact that your journey is not that next person's journey. What they desire is not what you desire. What they want to do is not what you want to do. And that should just be accepted, no matter what it is.
And I want to tell people this, real talk. When it comes to choose better friends. Stop. So listen, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Stop being a crony. Because you know what the worst part. You know what the worst friend is. The worst friend is the friend that you tell stuff to, and they turn around and they use it against you. You know, you got some people. You got some people that are loyal to the wrong person.
That needs to be a next week topic because I got some receipts.
I'm just saying, and I'm not coming for nobody, but I'm just saying, you know, people are loyal to a fault. They want you to stay loyal to them, but the moment that you do something that they don't like, it's over. They coming for you. And y'all be loyal to all the wrong people, don't even realize it. These are the same people that will sit there and burn you, but your loyalty is running deep. But that, like she said, that's a whole nother conversation we're gonna have next week.
Stop letting bitter women give you advice.
That's my sister Nate, boy. Listen, Nate. Hold up, I gotta get my little sis up here. That's my other one. Nate know how I love this one. Come on, Nate, real quick. I know you probably at work. Just pull up for real. Give me a few minutes of your time, baby girl.
I felt that. Wholeheartedly felt that.
So Nate, just to let y'all know, my sister Nate, she's like the female version of Velvet, but she's a little rougher. She is definitely the female version of me, which is crazy work, but she puts in different work. If you're not following my sister Nate, follow my sister Nate. What's up, Nate? Tell them what you're talking about.
Hey, Nuki. Did I say your name right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Nuki. Okay. I was down there trying to pronounce it. No, what I'm saying is, okay, I do get both aspects on both sides, but I think we need to be more realistic, and I think we need to, and I'm going to speak for women because I'm a woman before anything. A lot of conversation be projection. So it be off of previous hurt and pain. And a lot of women hold on to that. So they harbor it. So your decisions are off of what happened to you. You're healing from something somebody else did to you. So a lot of the times the healing, I call it the fake healing. Because if you really listen to when women speak, and they say I'm healing, it's from a previous relationship or something a man did to them, et cetera, et cetera. In some cases,
Right.
Well, from what I've heard, I'm going to say most cases from what I've heard. Mm-hmm. And I would always say, okay, so then you're healing from the wrong thing then. So you wasted all these years healing from what a man did to you or what your exes or ex-husbands did to you, not realizing you're healing from the wrong thing. You have to ask yourself, why did I allow it? Period. It's very simple. It's not rocket science. It's not. It's very simple. You're healing from what he did to you instead of why you allowed it. You're healing from the wrong thing. So now you wasted all these years as if you're promised to see tomorrow because a man cheated on you, or you dated a man and you expected him to be what you wanted him to be. And now, I'm not dating no more. Girl, it ain't that deep. Stop expecting so much. I always say this, when I date, I don't expect nothing from no man but him to be exactly who he is. If I want alignment, it starts with me. I can't expect somebody to do what I want them to do. Stop dating you and other people.
What?
The true alignment starts with you. So in order for me to get what I desire, quote unquote, I have to start with me. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna be 1,000%. honest. I was praying to God, asking God for a certain type of man. And I always say when you pray, be very specific in what you pray for. And all these years I'm praying. I'm like, God, are you not hearing me? Are you not hearing me? Not realizing I wasn't the woman for the man I was asking for. So I had to go back to the drawing board and I had to change my prayer. I had to literally change everything. I had to change it. God, give me what you desire for me, not what I think I want for me. So I think we get so caught up in what we think we want. Really deliver yourself a little bit. Because come on, y'all, we're not going to see her act like y'all want to DIE alone. Come on, let's stop the cap. Stop acting like I get it. I'm not saying all y'all, because some of y'all like to be with cats and stuff. But there's a lot of women that desire to be with somebody, vice versa. So doing the work is not, it's owning your BS, owning the flaws and working through them. There's nothing wrong with that. So that's why I said, stop letting other bitter women give you advice because they're projecting and you're latching on to their trauma. That's why we're not going in circles. Y'all ever notice a lot of other races ain't arguing about this stuff?
Say it again.
We need each other, period. Period. I don't care when nobody's not going to tell me nothing wrong. We need each other, period. Now, do we have to fix things within ourselves? I can't fix nobody. I can only fix me. So if we're going to be honest, we're not going to act like, I see a lot of people get on this app and they saying all this stuff. They don't need this. They don't need that. So why you want your third baby daddy then? You didn't need a man. Why you want your second one? Why every day it's a conversation about a man, but you don't care about them? Why is a man coming out your mouth 24/7 then? If you don't care about a man, why do you talk about them so much? Let's be realistic. It's not real. It's not. This app is full of BS. If you pay attention to a lot of the topics are geared towards the gender wars. Who's more important, the man or the woman? What? Like, why are you even engaging in conversation like that? We need each other, period. Leave it at that. That's why I say stop letting better people give you advice. Move around. Ask God to deliver you from your bitterness. A lot of y'all bitter. No shade. I'm not trying to be away, but a lot of it, your spirit is off. We mean as hell to each other. We act like we girls, but y'all sleeping with your best friend's man.
Okay,
like,
Nate.
stop. Come on, don't get me started with this.
Nate, we just choose it.
I seen it firsthand. Come on.
Nate, stop. Yo, you know I love you.
Drop me back. Drop me,
Yeah,
Velvet.
I got you. I told y'all, Nate is nothing but a female version of Buck. Ooh, I taught you well, sister. I taught you well, young grasshopper.
Y'all have a great day.
I got you, love. Yo, thank you again, sis. Yo, oh my God. Yeah, she's a straight shooter. That's my little sis. She's another one, straight shooter. No chaser. But I get what she's saying, and it's the truth. And I'm not even going to pick on women. I'm going to say this, men and women alike. We choose the heartbreaks. We choose the breakups. We're choosing everything that we're doing in these relationships is not right. We're not choosing correctly. We're choosing what we want to choose and thinking that it's correct and thinking that it's right and keep making mistakes and keep coming at fault. And then when it comes to healing, I'm going to say this real talk. When you are healing, you are only healing from the scars and the wounds that you have caused yourself. Let's be real. Well, I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, I'm healing from someone. No, I'm healing from myself. What's up, Eric? When you can learn to heal from yourself, that'll make you a better person.
I'm sorry, I'm getting phone calls.
No,
right
I know. You're good. I'm about to wrap up anyway. You got anything you want to close out with before we slide?
Just live in your own truth at all times. Just live in your own truth at all times.
Lady Montre, what's up, sister? All All right. Well, listen, this is my other sister Nuki. We gonna be back. She'll be back with us next Wednesday. I know she got some calls, so I'm gonna allow you to do your thing, sister. I'm gonna do a little quick closing, and we're gonna slide.
Do these calls, and I'm going to sleep.
All right.
3 hours.
Well, get ready for next week, because next week we got another one.
Okay, no problem.
Next Wednesday. All right, sister. Appreciate you always.
Always.
Ooh. Another day. Choosing wisely. Let me give you a little something. Let me give you a little insight. Choosing wisely. Attractions may start a relationship, but character determines whether it lasts. Some people choose partners based on what feels good in the moment or what really actually builds a healthy future. We can be attracted to anybody we want to be attracted to. That's just human nature. You can be married and still be attracted to someone, but that doesn't mean you have to act on it. You have made a sound choice on not acting on that, which is okay. That's a wise decision. You can be single and still be attracted to someone, but it's the choices that you make. Everything boils down to the choices that we make. I choose to be with this person. I choose to be with that person. But guess what? If you choose to be with these people, make sure that you are making the right decisions. Like I said, ladies, stop picking these men. Because there are so many men out here that are pick-me's. It's crazy. We have become the pick-me. You're picking him, and then you want to get upset at what you picked, at the choice of picking the wrong type of man to be with. Not every man is for you. Learn to take the time to truly get to know a person. Check their background. Go talk to their family members. Talk to somebody that's close to them. Not too close, because sometimes, especially when it comes to men, our boys are definitely going to be the plug. Like, yeah, that's my man. He good for you. See me? I'm not that dude. I'm not the dude that's gonna give you the. You come to me about one of my boys that I know, and I know some bull crap how they get down. Or I'm gonna plug you in. Don't rock with that nigga. He ain't no good. That's me. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. I'm tired of seeing brothers out here destroying these sisters, and I'm tired of your sisters picking these dudes that's destroying y'all. Yep, I said it. The ones that you are picking is the ones that's destroying, then you want to get mad. And like the sister said, then you want to play the single role. I don't want to deal with nobody, this, that, and the third. But you picked them. You picked them. Stop picking men and align yourself to be chosen by the right one. Because a lot of times the right man is the man that you, to be honest, sometimes the person that you may not be attracted to is the person that's for you. I contest to that. I am not what my wife would have ever dated. I am not what my wife probably wouldn't have married. But here I am. She told me straight up. She didn't like do. She's like, you had on hats, this, that, and the third, all of these things. I wasn't the man. But she was the total opposite of any woman I've ever dated, and I told her that, and I stand on that 100-fold. The total opposite of any woman I've ever. Here, this woman has poured in for the past 6-7 years, has poured into me, made me change my own perspective. Took a rock and broke a rock and made a diamond. It's a difference. Thank you, Tangela. Thank you, Tangela. Appreciate you. But it's different when you choose when you make the right choices, and as a man, especially as men. Thank you, Teresa. Especially as men, we know when we made the right decisions. We know when we made the right choice. You know why? You know what? We know when we made the right choice because we stay and we fight. And even when we're wrong, and even when she tells us we're wrong, we can get mad. But listen, we already know she's wrong, and we try to correct the wrongs. I say that to say, let's as us as men and women start making better choices. Brother Trevor, good morning, my brother. Blessings to you, man. We have to start making better choices. And when I say that to you men, and this is for the men first. When you look at a woman, stop looking at her anatomy. Stop worrying about how good her body looks, how pretty she is, because beauty fades. You can't stay pretty and stay cute forever. There is no such thing as Mr. Right, Q. You just got to find the right man for you. It's a difference. Pretty is as pretty does. You ain't lying, Tange, for real. It's because you're pretty. You know what the sad part about it is with that whole "I'm fine, I'm pretty" thing. That's all you got. You ain't got that's because once a woman keeps saying I look good, this, that, and the third, and the man keeps telling that's all you want. Dad, show you look good. Dad, mom, you look good. That's all you want. You want something that looks good. Why don't you ask and listen? Can I ask you a question? What is your heart like? What is your mind like? Exactly, and they pretty and slow. Like, I want to know your inner beauty. You know the best thing to do, fellas? I'm not even going to put y'all on game because if you don't know, you don't know. But I'm going to say this. When you meet a woman, stop making love to her mind. Stop trying to make love to her body. Make love to her mind. Make love to her heart. Are you back? You feeling nice? Taking them pills, shoulders feeling good. Talking to my sister Hill. Thank you, Nana. I'm just saying, fellas, man, like, and ladies, don't set yourself up. Stop picking heartbreaks. Don't set yourself up for a heartbreak. What more can I say? Can't say no more than that. Love who, just. I don't know. It's just so much. Like when I think about it, it's just so much that a lot of us are missing out on because we're still making bad decisions, and we're not choosing wisely. All our choices have been terrible, and we still making terrible decisions to the point where we get so tired of making these decisions that we don't want to be with nobody. Call cap. Fix yourself. Yeah, marriage is beautiful, Tracy. I mean, let's just be real. Fix yourself. Like, stop focusing on all the wrong things. I gotta look good. I gotta smell good. I gotta make sure this, that. Listen, man, I don't even know anymore at this point. If you don't know that the choices that you're making is wrong, then something is wrong with you. Then you don't need to be dating. You truly don't. You don't need to be with nobody. You really need to be alone. Like until you need to be alone until you can realize the faults, the mistakes, and the things that you are doing is not accurate. Stop going into these relationships with the same mindset. Stop thinking about doing the same things over and over again, repeating cycles in your relationships, and then wonder why they're not working. Stop trying to do the blame game. It's just like so much stuff. Like getting mad over nonsense. You've been with this person long enough. But I do want to say one more thing before I slide, because I got like 7 minutes, but I ain't going to do 7 minutes. First, let me do this. I truly appreciate everybody that came to the live this morning. Thank y'all. Thank you for getting me to 100 and something. What we at? 120 something? 100. Whoa, I got to 140K. I appreciate that too. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate the taps. That's all I pretty much ask for. I don't ask for gifts. I don't ask for nothing else. Everything I do is out the kindness of your heart, which I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm gonna keep my foot in their neck, Snake. You know I am. You know I ain't taking my foot off, sis. Keeping it on it. I want to thank for those. I want to thank everybody for tapping. That's all I ask for. I don't ask for no gifts. I don't even ask you get your daily heart means. I don't do none of that. I'm just appreciative for the people that pull up when they pull up. I do. I know people always talk about how these relationship topics, this, that, but I'm not. I'm not here to tell you where you're wrong. I want things to get better. I want people to have healthy relationships and healthy marriages. That's it. That's all. I mean, it's not my job, but everybody deserves to be happy. You deserve to be happy, but like I said, you have to make yourself happy. That's where it comes from. No man and woman can make you happy, but if you are happy in the situation that you are in, if two people are happy, that means that that's a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. But both parties have to be happy. Stop saying and stop telling yourself what you're not. I'm not happy in this relationship because you're not happy with yourself. You're not happy with the way things are going within you, not that person. If you're not happy in a relationship, it's because you has nothing to do with the person. You're not happy with the outcomes of your choices, not theirs. Message. Anyway, I guess that's what I really wanted to say. But I'm going to keep my foot in your neck so don't get it twisted. But Velvet Jones will be back Friday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Got another one for y'all. But I think Friday is more like my rant, so it'll pretty much probably just be me. And if some of the brothers want to come up, because I'm coming for y'all. Fellas, I'm coming for y'all Friday. Don't get it twisted. Y'all think y'all gonna walk away. I choose Wednesdays to come at women, but I didn't come as hard, which is a beautiful thing. Because it's not about coming for the sisters. It's a man's perspective and how I see certain things and plus from past experiences. We all have a past and we all have past experiences. So my brothers that was here, and to the ones that came and gone, it is what it is. Also, when it comes to choosing wisely, choose wisely who you support. And not everybody supports you. They claim that they do. They don't. Velvet Jones 2.0. I'm about to move different in these streets. Real talk. Y'all going to see more and less of me. You're only going to see me 3 days a week. Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Yep, I said it. Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Only 3 days I'm going to be on TikTok. All the other days I'm going to be chilling. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, chilling. And Thursday, chill out. So tomorrow I won't be live unless I feel like running the rant. But no. That's me. That's my schedule. That's what I'm rolling with. Oh, my t-shirts reading backwards? Of course. Yeah, I appreciate it. But you know what? It's not reading backwards on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. I'm also on YouTube as well. Velvet Jones 2.0. Follow my YouTube page because you'll see me on YouTube and I'm be doing my own thing on YouTube as well. So I might, at some point, I'm going to say goodbye to TikTok and just focus on YouTube. So I got to get with my sister about that too. Hill, we got politic about some things. Anyway, what up, Nick? Let me slide. Listen, today's Wednesday. Enjoy this day on purpose. And as my twin would say, if it ain't about love and it ain't about laughter, it ain't about nothing. And there's nothing you can do about it. If y'all know who that is, then y'all never know. It's Tell Them You Love Them Wednesday. Anyway, let me slide, as I always do. May the love of the Lord be with us all until we meet again. In Jesus' name, amen. Hey, pull up on me Friday, share the live out. We're going to get it in. Friday, I got a whole nother message. Going a whole different route. But you know how we do. Come on this side, we have Fizzon on the Riznil. And I will be allowing some of the brothers up next week or on Friday. So if you fellas want to pull up, come on up. Had this conversation with your boy Velvet. But in that way, enjoy your Wednesday on purpose. God bless you all. And I'll see y'all in these streets.